Blue Jays today, where you boys always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today, guys, welcome to our first ever Wine Unwind, where we sit here, drink some wine, and answer your questions. Some of you may have seen this box in a previous video a long time ago, but she's here making her debut, full of questions from Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Nick's brain.
And my brain, yes. There is quite a few of mine in there, I'll be honest. But hopefully we will eventually completely rifle through all of those, and we will just have your guys' questions.
Absolutely. And guys, before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you like the content, the notification bell button too, the like button, and comment down below. And as well, this video is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight. If you use promo code TODAYJays, you could be entered to win a Blue Jay jersey. Guys, there's not many people entered, so you will literally have a really good shot to win a free jersey.
Like, put this in perspective, there is less than 5 currently.
Yeah.
Who have entered into this competition.
Yeah.
So you automatically, if you do this, you will get your money back into the app, and you will also get a 20% chance to win a Blue Jays jersey at this current moment. So would highly recommend.
Yeah. But you got to be legal gambling age too. You got to be legal gambling
age. That is
age.
part of the thing.
Yes.
Okay, enough of this, dude. I'm so fucking excited.
I've been waiting all week for this.
I'm so excited for this.
I was telling Nick all week that literally all I've been thinking about is just drinking wine on a Thursday. It's Thursday when we're recording this, so it's my weekend now.
Yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. You guys made it, and you deserve to hang out tonight. And honestly, boys and girls, if you guys are watching this, sip along and
sip along. And if you're legal age, of course, though.
Yes.
Putting all this
riding that in.
All this legal stuff right off the beginning. Okay.
We're not getting slammed by anyone.
Nothing. Just the wine.
Alrighty, enough delaying. I have been wanting to dig into this box for so long.
You pick it first because you made the box. Nick made the box. He made all the questions, not all the questions, but a lot of the questions.
Quite a few of the questions. So let's see what the first question is. All right, what do we got here? Okie doke. Oh, interesting. This is by me, actually. This is by me. And I got a lot of silly ones in there, guys. But this one's a little bit more, not analytical, but I want to hear your opinion on it. And I have someone too. But should pitchers be allowed to use substances like pine tar in MLB?
A year ago, I said absolutely not. I'm still kind of like, no, you shouldn't. Because the thing is, well, here's the thing too. Batters use pine tar to keep a good grip on the bat.
Yeah,
you know. But pitchers use sticky substance to get a faster spin rate. My thing is like if you're gonna allow, because like it's so clear last year that there was so much cheating and no one did anything about it. But if you're gonna allow cheating, at least recognize it and talk about what is allowed and what isn't allowed if you're gonna use substances. I'm all for like ways of increasing the game, but then I'm also like an OG and I'm like, like corked bats wasn't okay. Steroids, no, because steroids
I agree.
You're affecting your body. That's not okay.
Yeah, and that's not healthy for you.
No, at all.
But this is, and this what prompted me to write that question was the Bauer signing, because I saw that and I know that you talked about it and Pat talked about it and we'd been talking about it for a while actually. That we thought he could have been cheating, and I specifically remember, I won't name screw it, I think it was Ross Stripling that we were watching last year.
Ross Stripling was
and it was overtly clear that this guy was using it, and this is something across the MLB that they know about.
They gotta know.
Well, they do. They do know about it, and it's every single team has pitchers that do it. A lot of the aces do it.
Garrett Cole doesn't.
I'm sure that he does, dude. I was reading an article, and they were talking with like Randy Johnson and Nolan Ryan and like these Hall of Famers, and they're all like, that you just did it. You just did it. So I think in the way of like, should it be allowed? Like, if it's allowed, could we monitor it more? Could we say that like, all right, you are allowed to use this substance, but you're not allowed to use this substance?
Right.
Or would it be more of a slippery slope sort of thing?
Right.
Like, like you're allowed to do it, and now people are doing other things that are even worse.
Like they're shaving the baseball now, because you can shave the baseball, which increases the spin rate even more. People used to do that, like they'd scrape it up. Like you get like a little nail file, and they used to fucking like scrape.
Didn't even know that, bro. That's like prison shit.
Yeah, yeah, literally,
like
literally.
You see that on the fucking like in the jail yard, bro.
That's like right. People did anything, and it's like, and what's kind of like not fair is that like the people with good morals, because people are taught like don't cheat. This is cheating. The people with good morals are losing because they're told, it's like don't cheat, but when the people who are cheating, who are like, fuck my morals, right? And that's what Bauer said in 2020. He said, fuck my morals. I'm going to do it because everyone else is doing it. And look what happened to him. He's succeeding, and he's succeeding at a high rate. He's the highest paid player in the MLB.
Let's just clarify. We do not know for 100% sure that he does it.
If you look at the spin rate, it is so clear.
I understand, but it's like so we don't know for sure. The only one that I actually know for sure is Ross Stripling, because I saw it on the fucking television.
And I do know Garrett Cole does it. You see him do it like behind his ear, and he grabs the brim of his rat hat.
I feel like this is kind of like a should we legalize marijuana sort of thing, in the sense of like the argument for a really long time was, no, let's not do it because it will incentivize people to do it more. It will be a slippery slope. But people are already doing it. Everyone's doing it.
Right.
So why don't we legalize it, and then we can actually like monitor this?
I was going to add to that, and it's like what made people legalize it is they looked at the benefits of it. Okay, well, if we legalize it, we can control it. We can, what is and look at some other like health reasons. People get a little happier. People can relax a bit more. You look at baseball, it's like if you legalize it, you can A, control it, and B, baseball's going to be more exciting. You're going to get some more wicked pitchers and wicked pitching. However, now I'm a little worried that if you do it, every pitcher is going to be dominant, and batters are going to start sucking.
See, I was thinking that same thing, but let me ask you this. Is Ross Stripling dominant?
No.
Not at all. So I don't think that it's like...
Well, he's good. He's actually good. He's actually above average.
He's decent, and he has been decent, but he's also had years of like not good either. So I don't think that, pine tar will automatically like make you a good player. Like I refuse to believe that, Garrett Cole's only good because he puts a little bit of top pine tar in his thing.
As soon as he got to Houston, he got way better. And then Houston, they used a lot of tar.
He did have some good years prior to that as well.
Yeah, he had good. See, that's the thing. He was already talented, and then you give him the tar, and now he's a superstar. Now he's the best in the game.
See, but I think this is why we need to legalize it in MLB, because we don't know for sure. But if we had it legalized, and then we were able to track the stats and see exactly how much of an influence it does do, then we would understand it a little bit more and say, okay, actually, this is a cheat code. We can't do this. Or, you know what? No, you know what? This is... He was developing as a player. It did help him a little bit, but really, like, it is him.
The only thing that, like, I know off top of my hand that it does do is it increases the spin rate of the ball.
Yes, it does.
Which creates more movement, creates more velocity, just creates more, deception. It just makes you a way better pitcher. It just makes your pitches way harder to hit. So if you let everyone do that and they know how to use it, everyone just becomes a little bit harder to hit.
So final answer for you. What do you think?
I'm so in between. I'm still torn. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to give a solid answer because I am torn between, because if we do let it happen, it's going to cause everyone to get better and then less offense. And I love offense. But if we don't let it happen, then people are going to keep doing it. And like people like, Bauer supposedly are going to, you use it once and now you're going to make $40 million a year.
And you know what? I do think that we should do it because from the stuff that I've read online, it seems to be that estimates are 60 to 70% of players are doing it anyways.
Wow. I didn't know that stuff.
Yeah. So in that sense of, I feel like we're already there. We need to stop burying our heads in the sand.
See, if that's the case, I thought it was like 20 or 12, like 20 or 15.
No, more than half.
60. Okay, well, in that case, no, then I'll change my answer because that's ridiculous. Like, if we're already doing it, then okay, let's just make it all happen. Okay, I didn't know that at all.
No, yeah.
So now I'm on board.
Yeah, I think that right now the answer to this question is really like, just stop burying your heads in the sand, MLB. Like, stop ignoring that it's not there because it so clearly is.
Yeah, or if you like let it happen, or because I think it'd be much harder actually to like go backwards and make it illegal. Like to say like we're gonna start cracking down on this because that's a lot of policing to like 60 to 70% of the league. It's a lot of policing. A lot of guys are gonna toss from the game, and it's a lot of like focusing. It's just too much. Whereas you make it illegal, it's already there. Let it happen.
I think so too. Cool, man.
Oh.
Dive in.
Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this bad. Let's get in here. All right. What do we got? I think this is your question. Yeah, this is another Nick question. It says, what's more important to you, elite power or elite contact?
Elite contact.
Yeah, elite contact.
Elite contact for me. I find that, but it, I mean.
Well, because contact, what you mean is like the ability to put the barrel on the ball versus the ability to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Yeah. I think when I was talking about that question too. Now, okay, if you frame it in the way of like batting average to like slugging, what is more important? What do you prefer?
See now that way I'm like, whichever one creates the higher OPS, because I'm a big OPS guy.
I think so too. I think OPS is very important in evaluating a good player.
So I guess in that way, it's the slugging, because slugging can be directly impacted by batting average, right? It's the isolated slugging that is really showing the power of like the true power of a player. So I guess if it's framed that way, I would say slugging. I would say slugging is more important.
Slugging, yeah. I do think so. Like when I was writing that question up, I think I was like, I had in mind, specific player types, like, what is his name?
Jeff McNeil,
like kind of a Jeff McNeil or like an Ian Happ. There's one guy, Pat was talking to me about it, and he's got incredible batting average and like zero slugging. And then I was thinking about him, and then the opposite being like, a Suarez sort of thing, where it's like elite slugging, but like this guy can only be trusted like
Colton
20%.
Wong.
Wong, although I think his batting average is pretty lower, pretty bad.
But he doesn't have much slugging at all. His isolated power is probably.
I think he's just a below average hitter.
Yeah, he's just bad. He's
not that good. Yeah, very good defensively, not that good offensively though for Colton Wong.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow, where is he? Is he even playing? Did he sign anywhere? I have no idea.
I did. He definitely did.
I gotta look it up. I have no idea where this guy is.
I don't know where he went, bro.
Where did this guy go? Colton Wong. Forgot about that. We made a video on him too.
This is behind the scenes of the research. We're just like,
signing.
This is how a video gets made. We're like, did that guy go somewhere? Oh, he did. Maybe we should make a video on it.
Brewers signed Colton Wong.
Brewers out here getting Jackie Bradley, Colton Wong. They're making a play.
Getting the scraps, and in the NL Central. That's Scrap Central.
Yeah, dude, that is, dude. Yo, from now on, we're calling that place Scrap Central.
You pick your favorite players away from. You pick this out of the scraps. You throw the scraps in there. Yeah, it's Scrap Central.
Yeah, that's Scrap Central right there, bro. It's basically just like the dump.
Go drop my garbage in there. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get Castillo out of there.
It's like, oh my gosh, there's a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, let's get him out. Let's get him out,
bro, before he turns trash.
Chris Bryant, Hendricks, whatever he's got left before he decays in the trash. Oh no.
It's dying away in that trash. Let me get something else.
Let's get a fan. You're all tuning in.
I don't think it is. I can tell by the way it's let's look. Oh no, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. So Casey asks, is Bauer overrated? Is Bauer overrated?
Yes. In terms of that contract, yes. I think
Yeah,
so.
no, okay. You know what? That's got to be the qualification.
Yeah.
You cannot get the highest average annual value whatever.
Yeah, you have to be the best player in the league.
Yeah,
I don't think you're the best player
you're
in the
not
league.
the best pitcher in the league.
You're one of the
best-
better ones.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the better ones.
Not the best.
But not the best, bro. Not the best. Like, okay, put it this way. Would you, if you were making a rotation, I think this is actually a question in here. I'm going to steal it away.
That's all right.
If you were making a rotation, the best elite 5 players, you were making rotation, would Bauer make that rotation?
Best 5 rotation.
Like you got to have 5 pitchers.
5 players.
This is your rotation for your team. Would Bauer make the list?
DeGrom, Cole, Bieber, healthy Scherzer. I would take healthy Scherzer, and
Kershaw?
Kershaw.
I gotta take Kershaw.
That's
dude.
it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's my rotation.
yeah. I think I'm mostly on the same page with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a healthy, qualifying that by saying healthy Scherzer.
Healthy Scherzer is unreal.
I don't see a better 5 pitchers in the league than those guys.
No, those are the best pitchers in the league.
Yeah, they're all pretty dominant, you know. And then after that, and then also after that, you have players like Ryu, who have some elite ERA right there. Like,
Hey, wasn't that our top 5? Literally our top 5 starting pitchers that we made? I think that was our top 5. We had a top 10 video of starting pitchers in 2021.
Was it?
I think it was Kershaw, Bieber, Cole, DeGrom.
I would believe it, bro.
And Scherzer.
I do think that those guys are like.
And Ryu was number 6. He was just left out.
Jesus Christ, bro. This is how you know that we're like baseball studs.
We know. Now.
Yeah, it's like I know it, bro. I know this crap.
But yeah, hey,
He's overrated. He is overrated. Dude. And I think part of it as well is that like this guy's always like he's basically a TikToker, dude. He's basically just a social media person now who happens to play baseball. And because of that, it's like I feel like the media is always on Bauer, and that in itself makes him overrated.
media has big influence.
Big influence, dog.
Big influence. If media's not talking about someone, you're not going to get paid, because the thing is, media creates noise, creates voices. People want, you know how many people, whenever Bauer would make a post, Bauer, like everyone would be like, sign to Toronto, sign to this, sign to back, go, sign to my city, sign to my team. It was,
We did it.
We did all the time. We literally made a video.
We made a fucking video, bro.
Like, sign to Toronto. But he generated that through his social media presence, being constantly there and then dropping little hint bombs here and there. He was generating that hype. And when you generate hype, it leads to pressure on management to get the deal done, and you're willing to pay him the most money.
I don't see like let's think about this. Do I see a bunch of media on Bieber? Not really at all, dude.
Well, he's also not on a contract year, but
No, but I mean, like, even so, I feel like I'm always reading articles or seeing posts or stuff just about Bauer. Like,
always Bauer.
Like, I want you to get blown up now. I kind of want to see you get blown up, bro.
Yeah.
And have that be like, and then everyone across MLB learns their lesson. Don't pay a guy who was good for 1 year in a shortened season $40 million.
Yep.
Learn your lesson so we don't make that same mistake.
Oh, I don't want to see him do well now.
No. I mean, he's just like, and he is like a little bit of a prick, bro. He's a bit arrogant. He's a bit of a prick. So.
Yeah, I think he's definitely. I remember my basis on whether Bauer's quality of personality was based off that Milk Boy beer pong thing, but I do think he is. Obviously, I don't know this guy, but I do think he's a bit. I'm trying to phrase it in a way where it's like he knows he's a good player. He is a good player. Mm-hmm. He's top 10 pitcher in the league.
Probably,
we've said it ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said it.
We said it. He knows he's good, but he's also like kind of smart. He understands what he did.
The way that I look at it is like that time when he whipped a pitch into the stands. What if that hit a baby, bro? What if that hit a little girl?
See, that is just someone who cannot. And I'm not going to say he cannot control his emotions.
Got anger problems going on.
He had a bit, you know what? He had a bit of a slip. I'm trying to look at the positive side of him. He had a bit of a slip up. Mm-hmm. He slipped up. He let his emotions totally take over. He threw a ball in center field. He actually didn't throw it in the stands. He threw it directly in center field.
What if there's a little girl in center field, bro?
No, I was gonna say streaking, but that's not an okay thing. Like someone was, well, the center fielder was there.
What if he hit that center fielder?
I mean, they gotta catch the fucking ball.
I mean, if he hit him, then he's like, this guy's in la la land.
Yeah, like this guy needs to get off the field, man.
You're a professional baseball player.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Bauer's just a smart guy,
and he's a smart, overrated guy.
Yeah.
You got your answer, Casey. Got your answer.
Got
bro.
your answer.
What else we got? What else do we got in the box?
This one's from a fan. Username Brock B _0918.
Brock Bennett.
Brock
Hey,
Bennett.
bro.
Oh, what's up? What's up? I see your messages on Instagram all the time, man.
They're always popping up.
He asks, will the Jays win the World Series this year? My prediction is 2024. Let's let you answer.
I would say my answer will change at around there. But right now, while I'm still very coherent and analytical, no, we will not win the World Series this year. I would love for it to happen, but just looking at it from a statistical place, it doesn't make sense. 2024 is a far safer and superior estimate.
I think there's too many ducks in the pond, in terms of the World Series market.
I've never heard of this reference
either.
before.
I just thought of it right now.
Ducks in the pond.
There's ducks in the pond. I took a reference from something else and combined it with this. And,
Who's quacking?
Yeah, we've got
We're a little quacker.
We got the Padres, the Dodgers. We've got the Mets. We've got the Yankees.
Big quacker, right
Big
there.
quackers. We've got Chicago. Then I'd say next tier go Chicago. Chicago's still there.
Like White Sox.
White Sox,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
White Sox.
non-Cubs,
No. White Sox, Braves. And then, now at that point, you can start saying Blue Jays. You can
Houston.
You might even toss in maybe a Nationals. Now, actually, I'd go a tier down then. But now that's us. So, there's too many people fighting right now. And with our pitching staff still being kind of uncertain at this point, I would say no, but 2024, I've said it for probably 2 years now. I literally think it's been 2 years.
I think that's kind of been the ETA on every Blue Jays fan's mind.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about Americanized sports is that they have playoffs. And with playoffs, if you make playoffs and you get hot at the right time, nothing is impossible. This stuff happens all the time where we get upsets. Nobody would have thought that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were going to win the Super Bowl this year.
No.
But this is what happens.
I thought they had a good chance to make a run, just like I thought the Blue Jays had a good chance to make a run. Or do have a chance to make a run. I agree, man. Like,
I would have considered, I would have looked at, maybe the Bucks were like a little bit higher on my preseason rankings, but I would have put them in and around the same spot. I would have had the Buccaneers somewhere at like 6 or 7.
They weren't in the top tier of fighters, but they were right behind them. They were maybe like a Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, potentially.
Chicago White Sox.
No, Chicago White Sox.
Chicago White Sox.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think that we definitely have a chance. We obviously could do it, but I mean, the smart choice right now is to stick with the other big ducks.
Yeah, other ones, man. And actually, one video that'd be really good to toss out there is we should look at like the other teams' contracts, like those other big ducks, like Padres, Dodgers, all those guys. Dodgers are gonna be around for a while. Padres are gonna be around for a while.
Yeah.
But Yankees are always gonna be around. So you know what? They're always gonna be there. But we should look at other teams and see when are their contracts kind of expiring, because Houston's kind of on the
I feel like Houston could be on the last end, but I'll be honest, man. Like White Sox, Braves. Mets, once they get Lindor good,
there's giant windows for all.
Like there's a lot of big open water area for these ducks to roam. So
this is gonna be an amazing next 5 years of baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of contenders here.
This is awesome because before it was clear, Dodgers, Yankees, it was clear. It was so clear, and then like Braves kind of came into the mix.
Houston too. Houston was good.
Houston. It was
very good.
Houston, Yankees, Dodgers, Braves.
Yeah.
for a little bit there. Now, wow, this is exciting.
A lot of teams are up for grabs, bro.
Exciting.
But there you have it, Brock Bennett. Not this year, 2023, 2024, and for 10 years after that, though, for sure.
Absolutely.
Lock it in.
Lock it. I almost need a refill.
Me too.
This is my big wine glass.
Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? All right, this is from me. How do you feel about celebrating after home runs, and how far is too far?
We literally talked about this. I don't know. Was it the last video? No, it was the one earlier today. We talked about.
But how far is too far?
Okay, you can celebrate in your own space, is what I would say. When it becomes too far is when you start celebrating at the person. When you look the person dead in the eye, and your celebration becomes more of a direct, like, ha, take that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I hit you. Like, but you know what I mean? Like in football, you know, when you see the penalty flags fly for like the misconducts is when they start looking at the person and they were like, no.
Taunting. Yeah.
It's taunting. Okay, there you go. When you taunt the person, no go. Do anything you want.
Okay, what about if I'm running around the base paths and I kiss every base? Is that too much?
I think that's kind of a little too much. I mean,
Probably a bit too much.
I mean, if
right?
anyone's
Probably a
doing
bit
that,
too much.
if anyone's kissing the base, I'm like, first of all, dirt. Like, that's gross. But the second of all, like, why? That's like, why are you doing that? I'd just be like,
What about if I smack a dinger and then I do a cartwheel?
I think someone has done that
Really?
before on a walk-off home run. If I'm not mistaken, someone please remind me in the comments. I feel like I've seen someone, it was like 20 years ago. It's like when the old 4:3 ratio television. Someone did a cartwheel into home plate on a walk-off home run. But you know what? Yeah, that's allowed. That's fucking awesome.
Honestly, that's what I was just picturing in my mind. I'm just like Vladdy hits a dinger.
Vladdy
like,
does a cartwheel.
No, dude, Vladdy does like cartwheels around all of the bases, bro.
Like Patrick Star from that SpongeBob GameCube. You know when he gets that super.
He hits a dinger. We just see Vladdy like cartwheel around the entire base path.
Okay. If you can do that, that's just straight up impressive. So
yeah,
like,
I mean, like at that point, I think even like the opposing pitcher has got to be like,
yeah, like
you got me, dude. You got me.
If you're able to cartwheel around the bases, man, that is fucking strength. That's everything. Athleticism. It's a 5-tool player right there.
Bro, that's a 6-tool player. This is a completely new
he has
tool.
Acrobatic dance in his, you know, like his celebrations as a 6-tool.
Yeah, bro. It's like I'm elite celebrator. What else is too far?
Pooping on the plane.
That's probably too far. That's probably a bit too much.
He rounds the bases. He gets back to home and just pulls down his trousers. Poop.
Just like stares
straight in the eyes
into the pitcher and just like shits on home plate.
You know, there wouldn't even be a reaction. Like it wouldn't be like an aggressive reaction. Be like, "Hey, you can't do that." It would just be like a.
Dude, that's what you do if like that pitcher like slept with your wife or something. If he did that, then like you're well within your right, bro. Like shit all around the base paths.
The post game conference, like, you decimated you
desecrated our
home plate. So what was that? He slept with my wife.
Yeah, it's like,
okay.
Ask Deborah. Ask Deborah. I'm taking the kids.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is something bigger than a baseball.
Yeah, it's like far bigger than this home run.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I mean, well, take all that wife cheating thing out of there. If someone just pooped on.
But add in the wife cheating. Is it too far? I think we're talking now.
Yeah, I think we're in the conversation.
We're like, this could be allowed.
Yeah.
This could be acceptable.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing. What else is too far?
What else is too far? bro, like, what if they like took their baseball bat and like, I just picture somebody like samuraiing around the base paths right
like
now.
they're carrying their bat around the bases.
Yeah, but they're like sword fighting in midair or something like that. They're miming home runs. They're like making a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I think that's too far for me because it's kind of like no one's ever done that. You know?
Has no one ever done that?
Well, remember 2 years ago, Soto and Bregman when they had home runs in the World Series, and Bregman, it was actually an accident. He meant to, I don't know why he held onto the bat, but like he meant to hand it off to the first base coach. No idea why. I think it was an instinctual thing.
Just probably in like home run land right now.
World Series, I'm clutch. And
Yeah,
just, there's a bat. Oh,
yeah.
So he like, but the Washington Nationals took it a little bit as offense, like, oh, like why you're hanging on to that a little bit longer, like you're soaking in a bit too long. So then Soto hit a home run, I think the next game, and he held on, but he did it on purpose. He held on to his bat all the way to first base, then flipped it. So
Dirty.
that took a little bit to another level of offense, but it was never like a brawl kind of thing. It was kind of like a, you did that, I'll do that.
Okay, here's the thing. I do think this is too far, but I would love to see it. I'm picturing a guy hitting a dinger and then riding his baseball bat like a broom, like he's like flying on his baseball bat around the bases. And I understand right now in this current baseball land, it's too far. But wouldn't it be great if we could get to a world where that's acceptable?
Like it's NHL 18 or like NHL video game where you can have your own custom cellies.
You got custom cellies? This guy's like riding his baseball bat to home plate. Like,
I hope baseball gets there.
That would be elite.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be hilarious, dog.
I would love, because here's the thing. Well, this is a very minor thing, but like Edwin Encarnacion's parrot riding, he always, when he hit a home run, hit to do the parrot.
Loved it.
It started totally by accident. He tripped over a base and like stumbled, and then he like played it off like, I meant to do that.
Right.
But then it became just a thing. And I kind of want every player to have their own thing.
Yeah, me too,
You know?
dude. It's like I know Edwin Encarnacion's like what he does when he goes around the base
it's
paths.
the parrot, man, and that became people made merchandise. A lot of money coming from that.
Heck yeah, we should allow this. It's cool. I want to see him hit a dinger.
Yeah, I want to. I remember in the not the World Series. I wish in the playoffs when the Blue Jays were there in 2015. Whenever Edwin hit a home run, I'm like, like I'm doing the freaking parrot in my living room.
But how many young kids are probably running around at recess, like
with the
doing the thing, you know?
I was doing that.
Yeah, dude. Like, and this is how things get started. Like, I know we're on a bit of a tangent right now, but like the dab, you remember that?
Dab, Cam Newton. Yeah.
Cam Newton. He did it when he was celebrating, bro. It's like just a whoop. You know, wow, I haven't done that in 1,000 years.
A million years.
But it's like, that was a big thing for like a year, you know?
And even afterwards, though, I think a lot of the younger kids picked it up afterwards.
And it all started out of Cam Newton doing it off of a celly.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, this is how you attract people to this game.
Exactly. It's just, make a meme. Like, ride your bat broomstick around the bases.
It's hilarious.
I think, oh man, that is hilarious. What was the prompt?
It was should baseball home run celebrations be allowed?
Absolutely.
And how far is too far?
We found out.
And
pooping is too far.
Pooping is probably too far. Anything up to that goes.
Another one from Brock Bennett.
Oh.
This guy's getting his money's worth tonight. Keep sending them in, though. Even if you get your questions answered, guys, please send them in. We love this. Who do you think will be in the World Series? Asked Brock Bennett.
Okay, well, not the Blue Jays, because your original question was, will the Blue Jays be it? And we already said no.
Mm-hmm. Who are yours? I asked a question. Oh, yeah, I got to think about this.
Trying to remember, like, who's AL and who's NL right now.
NL's Dodgers, Padres.
Yeah.
Braves,
Honestly, I'm going to say that
Mets.
the Padres are going to pull this one out and go to the World Series this year.
Nice.
And from the AL... to be completely honest, after doing that Yankees breakdown, I really think that if they all stay healthy, it's hard to pick somebody else. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go Yankees, Padres.
I feel like a fucking typical person. I'm gonna go Yankees, Dodgers. Yankees, Dodgers. I mean, they're still the best teams in the league.
Yeah,
I love the Padres. They're definitely if not number 2, number 3. Like, they are definitely top 3.
Yeah.
So honestly, probably top. No, I think it's Dodgers and Padres.
Out of the best teams, it's very, very close. I'd say Ha-Seong Kim, depends how he does. If Jake Cronenworth has a nice year,
He
those guys.
he made a really good play the other day.
Oh yeah, didn't see it.
Diving play. I don't know why. I guess he was shifted, or maybe he was playing first because I think he has a first base eligibility. But he was really good. Defensively.
Good stuff. Yeah, but because right now, like, Yankees bats are still better than the Padres in my opinion, but that Padres pitching is like still dominant, like super, super elite. Yeah, I'd say it's like, Yankees will be better if Kluber and Taillon hit, and then Padres will be better if some of their other bats hit. So that's kind of the changing there for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
there you have it.
Yeah. That was
What
a nice one.
else do we have? Give me something good. We're getting a lot of like serious questions right now. What do we got? So yeah, we should get some music going for the.
I know, right?
Okay, this one's asked by a fan, but he happens to be a fan who is in our team. It is Dylan Prue, and he asks, "You can only have one drink for the rest of your lives."
Oh my god!
What is it, bro?
Like one alcoholic drink or any?
He said one drink, so let's take
drink.
it. Take it how you interpret it.
Honestly, I'm gonna go red wine.
So you're going the alcoholic route.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I have to, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I mean.
Water.
Yeah.
Is
For
water
me,
a drink?
water. For me, water would be the drink.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well,
But,
I was thinking like a something other than water. Can I get water? Yeah, I guess that wasn't the question.
Well, let's assume that
I was going from a logical standpoint. I was going from a pleasure standpoint.
like we've already got water.
Exactly.
Like,
I was going
everything's
from
good.
like where?
Well, I think honestly, if from a pleasure standpoint, oh man, I do love the red wine. Like
it is, because here's the thing: beer is good. It makes me feel bloated, and I gain weight when I drink beer. Hard liquor, can't enjoy it as much. I have to mix it with other things, and I wouldn't have anything to mix it with in that case. So,
right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
taking it like that, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So wine is the perfect mix of alcohol, taste, flavor, everything.
I do love, like, red wine is my favorite alcoholic beverage. Like, if I had to have only one, like, I'm talking over everything, like mixed drinks, different beers, like other things. Like, I find that I'm never proven wrong. I'm always happy with it. And other things, it's like, I can see myself, like, I was thinking margaritas, and I love margaritas, but I think eventually I would get sick of having a margarita.
It's too sweet.
Yeah. Whereas red wine, like, you can have one that's sweeter, or you can have one that's like drier, and they all have different flavors and tastes, and it makes me feel nice and warm inside.
For those who are wine fanatics out there, which wine would you pick? Like, which grape variety? Not the brand, but just pick the grape variety.
Are blends allowed?
Yeah, blends are.
Because I really like what I have right now, which is a Shiraz Cabernet.
Yeah, I think me too. Like, I have a Cab, Sav Cab.
Yeah, you're a big fan of the Cab.
Double Cab.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Those Cab Sauv grapes and stuff. I do honestly. That's the thing. Like, I just love all of them, bro.
Yeah, I know,
like,
they're so good.
there's benefits to every single fucking grape. So.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, there you have it, Dylan. Water, and then a close second is red wine.
Absolutely, absolutely. Alrighty. I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna pick these corners.
Here. There you go. Nice.
There we go.
What we got?
Oh, okay. Okay. This guy told me to pronounce his name properly, except there's an X in it, and I'm a little bit tipsy, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say it's Javier 04.
Can I see?
Javier 04.
Harvier. Because here, he actually put it in.
He actually put it. I didn't read the question. I
Yeah,
just
you
read the
didn't
name.
read the question yet.
Okay. Harvier, please say my name. He literally said it in it. So Harvier. sorry, Harvier. Javier. Like I'm in wine land right now. I'm in French land, you know. All right. So Harvier says, What's your go-to concession snack at the Jays game? And then Javier, please say my name.
$5 beers.
Does that count as a snack?
I don't know, man. Like,
Okay.
Whatever.
I'll say that is my go-to thing I buy is $5 beers. I mean, that's why you go to a Jays game to hey, watch.
It's half the reason I go.
Honestly, it's half the reason I go. Well, I go to watch the Jays. That's the whole intention because I'm going to a Jays.
But
game.
I would be far less interested in going if there was no $5 beers.
Because I want to make a party out of it. Not
It's a whole experience.
It's an experience, right? Because you guys, I know you guys, some people who are underage watching this. You gotta understand, it's that is when you get to the right age. That is what makes baseball an even better.
Well,
it just increases.
Here's the thing, man.
In sports too.
Yeah,
go
sports
ahead.
in general, dude. And I find baseball especially I understand why new watchers of baseball classify it as being boring, because it's really difficult to keep focus for that amount of time.
Right.
I mean, I can't keep focus for that amount of time on anything.
Yeah.
Let alone something that, I really, really enjoy. But it's once you realize that, oh, wait, I don't actually have to keep focus on this game for the entire time.
Yeah.
And that part of the watching experience is actually drifting off into la fantasy land in the 5th inning.
Yeah.
And then re-emerging at the bottom of the 6th, and there's men in scoring, and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah. No, that's well said. That's well said, because I think that is what, a lot of people who, don't like baseball, and I've been a big baseball fan my whole life, my entire life. I played baseball growing up. I watched baseball as a young kid. And, as a kid, I would take offense when people were like, baseball is boring. And I'm like, what do you mean? Right? Because there's parts of the game that when you get really into it that are very interesting. When you get into the deep shit, that are very interesting. When it's those pitcher battles, when it's, you understand the storyline of a player, that is really interesting. And when a player comes up, you understand this means a whole new at bat. And those are the things that keep me engaged, and it makes me love the game and appreciate the game. So I get that.
Well,
guys.
it's a different mindset. You got to enter watching the game from a different mindset. When I sit down and I watch a football game, I don't sit down because I'm standing up the whole time, because I recognize that I watch this team once a week, and that every single game is this is make or break season time. From week 1, every single game has we have to win this, basically.
Right.
But when you come into baseball, you can't have that mindset.
No,
because then you're gonna get let down.
Yourself.
You're gonna get disappointed.
Disappointed.
But it's you gotta come in and be this is a casual viewing experience to which I am watching my team. It's like a television show that I'm sitting down to every day, and I'm tuning in. I'm this is what going on with the characters today.
Exactly. And the characters, they didn't show up today. The pitching, they let down today. That's okay. That isn't gonna make your season. Whereas in football, when that happens, if your characters do not show up, it's
we better figure this out next week.
Yeah, it's if you don't figure this out, we're done. We could be falling in a hole. Whereas in baseball, it's it's a fucking long season. It's a grind. Things can happen in one game that don't happen in others. So that's the beauty. In a way, the term baseball is beautiful. Baseball is beautiful because things happen every day that you don't see, and I always think about Moneyball, and it's how could you not be, I'm gonna butcher this line. I'm already blanking on the adjective, but it's how could you not be sappy about baseball, or how could you not be,
I'm not sure what the line is.
I'm butchering it, guys. I apologize.
Does anyone know what the line is? Then
please, because baseball is beautiful. I've always thought baseball is just beautiful because it's just a beautiful experience. It's a show. It's a story.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Show a story, something casually. That didn't answer my guy's question at all, but we kind of answered it, and then we went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Like,
but the answer is beer.
Maybe nachos. I like nachos.
Yeah, nachos are also pretty good.
The hot dogs. The big foot-long hot dogs.
Okay, if I'm being real, I like the big pretzels.
Okay.
I like the big
Sometimes they're stale for me.
Well, fuck, man. Like, are we gonna? I don't know. I'm not sure. Then, like peanuts. I don't know, Adam.
I don't know. Hey, I'm just saying. You can love the fucking stale pretzels all you want.
I like them.
I like the big hot dogs.
Well, sometimes mine are small, so suck on that.
I don't know if that meant a double meaning there or something, but
didn't mean anything, bro. Don't read into it too much. What do we have? Okay. Oh, you asked this one. You want to put a couple in here, but I think, I think so.
Oh, wow.
Roberto Alomar or Josh Donaldson in their prime. Who would you rather have? Is that your question?
I think it was when Pat was over and we kind of talked.
Well, we kind of talked about it already, and I think we all kind of agreed that. No, I think we said Donaldson, bro.
Donaldson.
Yeah, we said Donaldson. Here, I will run us through the logic. We said Donaldson because Alomar never won an MVP. And if we're talking about at their prime, I'd much rather have an MVP in their prime than a non-MVP.
Right. And I think I was thinking from the standpoint, if I can get like 4 or 5 years of Alomar versus 4 or 5 years of what Donaldson did, I would take Alomar. Like, I would take what Alomar did over Donaldson's, like, I'm taking Donaldson's 4 or 5 years of, like, when he came to the Jays, and then, like, proceeded to get injured, and then, like, kind of had a bad year, and then fell off, but then came back. I'd rather have consistent Alomar than...
Yeah, so in their actual careers, yes.
Yes, but if we were to best have year,
4 or 5 years of 2015 Donaldson, though.
4 or 5 years of 2015 Donaldson?
Yeah.
Then
yes, Donaldson.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If we're looking at like 1 year, then yes.
Yeah.
Donaldson
had a better year than Alomar ever did, but Alomar has had like longevity and was elite for like time, you know? So
exactly.
So probably in the end, like a better overall player, but but
Hall of Fame.
better year from Donaldson. One-on-one, 1v1 there.
Yeah. I think a lot of fans would hear that and go, like, my gut reaction was Alomar because he's a fucking Hall of Famer. But yes, if you really focus on the MVP year and then like Alomar's best year is fucking awesome too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even super familiar with the stats, but I'm sure that it was crazy.
It was good.
I'm sure it was crazy.
But definitely, I would take that Donaldson year.
Yeah,
definitely. I just want to check in like time. How long? I want to keep going.
Let's keep going.
I want to keep going. Okay.
I'm having fun.
I am too, man. I just like want to make sure because I'm getting a little bit slippy into timeland. I've never used that term before.
I don't even know what that means, dude.
Time is not like a factor.
Time is not a factor.
It's not a factor.
Yeah. No, maybe for me,
it's just
neither.
fucking
for me
like
either,
this. Bro. I don't know.
Mine is like, that's like your time is like football. My time is like baseball right now. My time's just like that. You know, your time is like. You gotta go.
Time's like because we said an hour, but we're like no. Oh wait, no, because you have your thingamajiggy. Let's go until you do your thingamajiggy.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about a little bit before we go into the little Nick story?
What?
So, Nick has a meeting with he took an act. So Nick's an actor.
Yeah.
So he took an acting class. You tell it better. It's you. Like, God damn it.
Well, it's not really anything. It's just that I'm like my graduating university class.
Oh, it's that. I thought it was your Armstrong class.
No.
Okay.
My graduating university class is just meeting up for a Zoom call for a little bit to just play catch up.
Oh, I miss those guys.
Yeah.
If anyone's watching, hello.
Yeah, hello.
I don't think they will. I don't think they're the biggest sports people.
No, probably not.
But if they are, hello. They were no way they're at this point in the video.
No. What's the question, bro?
All right. Oh, this is from a fan. This is from ArmDog65. And they say, what do you think we would have to give up for Herman Marquez? And would you do it? Okay, so what would we give up, and would we do it?
Okay, so I was on the site. I was on the site.
Yeah,
there's this dope site. It's like baseball trade something simulator something trades baseball. Probably that.com.
Oh no, baseballtradevalue.com.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Good on you, bro. Nice.
I don't know how I knew that.
Yeah.
I think because Robbie was telling us and I was trying to ingrain it, I sort of repeated it.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was playing around with Herman Marquez and our guys, and I found out that on this thing, it says that we would be able to get Herman Marquez, and I think their 7th ranked prospect in their system, which is a pitcher, by the way. So Herman Marquez and their 7th ranked prospect pitcher for Danny Jansen and Jordan Groshans. And for that, I would do that.
I think I would do that.
I would do that. Fills the need.
Yeah.
In the end, Jordan Groshans is great. We don't really need him, though, for our team. We do need Herman Marquez. I would like another, like, pretty nice pitching prospect. And let's face it, like, I would say, let's just ship Danny Jansen while he still has value, because I am worried about the long term. Yes, me too. I am worried about the long-term value of Jansen. So
yeah,
I would do that deal sooner rather than later.
That's sad, man, because like it kind of comes back full one, 180.
Full circle.
Yeah, or full circle 360, where when Jansen first, he was kind of like the first guy that comes up in like 2018 when we were like truly rebuilding, and they were like, this guy is one of our best catching prospects, and I was like, oh yeah, that's something to be excited about in 2018. It's sad that he didn't, because they were really complimenting his hitting ability, and
Haven't seen it.
I have not.
It's been non-existent.
202 average in his career.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's like his hitting is truly.
How did I know that?
It's unsustainable.
How did I pull that number?
Because this is like podcast 120 something.
123. How did I know that too?
Yeah. Because it's podcast 123. That's how you knew it, bro.
Guys, we do this like.
Way too much.
A lot.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be too much if this was our job. We're getting off topic though.
Yeah. I mean, going back to the topic, I would say Jansen actually in this simulator still has really good value for some reason. I honestly was shocked.
I think it's the age.
I think it's the age, and then it's also the position, like catching position.
Yeah.
Because like Kirk's got incredible value. All of our catching guys have incredible value. Like I think this guy is like straight up like Danny Jansen in this simulator is more value than like Tio, than Lourdes, than a lot of our other guys who I think are.
Catcher.
It's the catcher.
Yeah.
So
there are not many good ones.
There's not a lot of good ones, and even a question mark that I don't think will pay off. I wish he did, but I don't think he will, is better than nothing. But I would make that deal.
Honestly, that's a good strategy for going into drafts, is drafting a
all
catcher.
The catchers.
Yeah. It's like running backs in football.
Right. I mean, it's a position of need that like that not a lot of people have, but
not in real football, in fantasy football.
Yeah, in fantasy football, because in real football, running backs are like nothing. They're dime a dozen, bro. Yeah, I mean, like they just throw these guys out of the garbage heap.
They throw them into the.
Feel bad for them.
They throw them into the Scrap Central.
Scrap Central, dog. Scrap Central. Yo, we're gonna see like Ezekiel Elliott coming up to the plate on the Cincinnati Reds.
Like, what?
It's like Aaron Jones is a free agent right now. He gets signed by St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah. The Pirates pick up like Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, hey, not bad.
You never know.
I mean, some of these football players, they get drafted to baseball. Like Mahomes got drafted. There's a couple. Russell Wilson.
It's all the quarterbacks because they got that.
I mean, like they all probably it's whatever interchangeable, but yeah, that's the deal. I would do it. What else we got? I want a silly one.
You're looking for yours. Oh yeah, splash them around.
Okay, what do we got here? Not a silly one, but an interesting one nonetheless.
Okay.
Who is the most underrated MLB player?
That's a good question.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That just came to the top of my head, but actually,
You know
I'm
what?
kind of on the back
is.
of it.
He
I'm
is.
kind of on the back of that.
Okay, you explain why to the fans. Well, I
I don't know if this is my definite answer, but fans, this guy never gets talked about, and I feel like all of MLB just kind of they don't appreciate what he does consistently. Maybe they're gonna start to now. Now that he was kind of up for a Gold Glove this past year, and he's been doing it for a little while. But I really think that Lourdes is a stud, and I think that he needs to get more recognition as time goes on. So he's definitely up there for me. I don't know if he is the most underrated player. Maybe Jose Abreu, but he did win MVP this year, so I guess I can't say he's underrated anymore.
Fuck.
It's tough, eh?
Because honestly, as soon as you said Lourdes Gurriel, like, yeah. I think his fucking manager underrates him. For at least last year. I don't know about this year, but...
Yeah, I mean, literally, the own coach of your own team...
Underrated him.
Underrates you.
How do you do that?
You're dumb. You're Montoya, bro. You're dumb.
What? Why does Montoya have to do this to us?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We should really be running this team.
Man, yeah.
Blue Jays today for Blue Jays manager. Make it happen, guys.
Honestly, yeah. Only Lourdes Gurriel's come to mind. You've convinced me.
I nailed it, eh?
Yeah, you nailed it completely. Because
Cool.
I can't think of anyone else that is underrated. No, I can't think of anyone else. It's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, there's definitely other guys who are underrated. Like,
Absolutely.
but
Is Alvarez underrated?
I don't think so. I think that he's getting pretty good hype for what he's done so far.
Okay.
He's getting pretty elite hype.
Yeah. Bieber's not. Yeah, I think Bieber's getting.
No,
the
he's
exact same
properly
amount.
properly rated. I'm thinking about like hitters who have been doing it for time now, and like
not getting any.
okay,
royalties.
here's something. I do think he's properly rated because everyone talks about him, but I would love to see Nolan Arenado put to bed the question marks and the rumors of Coors Field. I think I'd love to just see him like silence all of that.
That'd be cool. The thing is, like, I mean, I am the critique guy of that. I am the guy who needs to silent because, however, like, because his expected numbers are lower. So what he would need to do is, or what he should do is increase those to meet what he's done in Coors Field.
Well, I just think he needs to do it in a different ballpark. Like if he hits 285 and 30 plus dingers this year with an OPS of 850 or higher, then I mean I don't think anyone can say anything about this guy anymore.
Yeah.
In St. Louis. Now he's in St. Louis, in a different ballpark now.
Yeah, like he needs to put up relatively similar numbers that he did in Coors Field in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And like, I would put money that it drops off. I would put money that it drops off. Because it's supposed to. The numbers say it's supposed to. And I'm a believer in the numbers.
Yeah.
I am a believer in the numbers.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm a fucking numbers dude, but math apparently doesn't work in terms of NL East predictions. We both fucked up.
Oh yeah. We're referring to our NL East video predicting the things. Apparently, like I messed up the math for the.
I messed up the math too.
You messed up the math for the Phillies.
I said 82 and 82, thinking that was even, but that's 164 wins. Or 164 games. It should be 81 and 81.
Yeah. I don't know what did I say? I did.
I don't remember what you said.
I don't know. I did some wrong math of some kind.
Either way, guys,
whatever.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, 500.
You know
500, bro.
500.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dive in, dude.
Damn it. All right.
Dive in.
I'm getting to the end of my wine bottle, so hello.
This one and then one more, and we'll wrap it up.
Cool.
Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I can't do it like he does.
He does it so fast.
Cool.
Even better.
Like way better than me.
He actually says the word cool with diction. Cool. I can't do it.
No, I have no idea.
It becomes cool.
Yeah, like it just becomes one like.
Yeah. I can't even do it. This one is by our graphic man Patrick Antle.
What's he got? What's he got?
He says, how sick would it be? That's such a pat saying.
Yeah.
How sick would it be if they sold joints at the beer carts at the Rogers Center?
Very sick.
That would be sick.
That'd be pretty sick.
The only thing I'm thinking about why they would never do that is because there could, like, I feel like there's still gonna be a stigma, like, with, like, it's like secondhand smoking,
Right.
with marijuana, where it's like,
okay, here's
that
the
a
thing
thing?
though.
Like,
Are people allowed to smoke cigarettes in the Rogers Center? So it's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
But how cool would it be?
Cool.
Very cool.
Cool as fuck.
The answer is very cool. Like on a scale of like 1 to cool, I'm putting this at like a 9, right there behind cool.
They should have one section of like the 500. It's like the fucking outfield corner where it's just smoking, and then like you just see like this like steam tower, like the smoke tower.
Well, they used to have that in like airplanes and like buildings and shit in like the 80s, I think. I don't know.
But then they realized
history.
But then they realized through science or common sense, I don't know. They realized that smoke doesn't stay in an area. In an enclosed area, it travels throughout. Whereas in an open stadium, it would just kind of, I don't know.
Does it rise up?
Does it?
Well, I mean, realistically, a couple rows over, you'd probably still smell that shit.
Yeah, it probably with the wind maybe blow. And
true,
shit,
wind is a factor. Yeah, they need to look into the wind barrier. Maybe put up a couple barriers, you know?
Couple barriers.
Like glass.
Like
or
the fucking plexiglass.
Plexiglass.
That's a lot of work. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you could make some decent revenue.
I think we're thinking about this too much. I think the answer is cool.
I'm trying to think of like how it can launch.
How we can make this out. We're gonna pitch this to Rogers Center.
Yeah, literally.
Like, guys, this would help out the beer carts.
It would.
It definitely would.
It would.
All right, one more.
Last one.
We'll end it off. Let's make sure it is a good one. What do we got? What do we got? Oh my gosh, this one's gonna take time, bro. If you could make a lineup, all players in the MLB are available, who makes the cut?
All right, I got this. All right, center field. Oh my god. Okay, can I move center fielders? Like if they're already center fielders, can I move over to left field and like right field? Can I make whatever I want? It's my lineup.
Well, I'm not as familiar with who plays left and center and right.
So
and all that
just
stuff,
outfield is outfield.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put Mike Trout, Acuna, Soto. That's my outfield.
Okay.
I feel so bad for Yelich, but it is what it is. And Mookie. Oh my God, Mookie.
Mookie.
No, I'm gonna take that. Fuck. Am I winning this year? I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm sticking with it. No, I have a gut feeling. Third base.
I think if you have those three guys, you are winning this year.
Yeah.
So,
Third base hard. Shortstop. I'm taking Tatis. Second base. Fuck, that's hard. I'm taking DJ. First base. I'm taking Freeman. Third base. Fuck, that's a hard one. Because I was gonna say an Aaronola or not Aaronola. Oh my god, Arenado. But now, is he playing? Can I put him into Coors Field again? Because now I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay,
know, man.
I'll put Arenado there for the defense, and then catching Gito Realmuto, and then my DH is going to be Nelson Cruz. So that's my lineup.
yeah, I mean, geez, it's kind of hard for me to think of anything better than that. You got Tatis at shortstop. Would I put anyone else at shortstop?
I was like Lindor.
I'd
Turner.
consider Trey Turner, but I don't know. I mean, Tatis is just on another level right now, and I feel like he's going to continue to get better. Acuna I just think Soto is just dominant, and Acuna is just dominant too.
I bought into your MVP. I mean, I literally bet on it. Like Soto's going to win MVP. So
I really think that kid is like this. He's got the stuff. He's got the stuff, you know.
And like Acuna.
And Acuna is just like 50-50, bro. Like could happen.
It could happen. And Trout's just Trout.
And Trout is Trout. You have to put Trout there.
Yeah.
And DHing. I do love Nelson Cruz, but like maybe I'd take another player and put him there, like the best available hitter left.
I was thinking just like actual DH.
Actual DH, then yes, Nelson the answer Cruz. Is probably. I'm trying to think of anyone else who DH is here.
Tio, but
I'm not putting Tio over Nelson Cruz. I'm not putting JD Martinez anymore over Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz is fucking elite. He already smacked a dinger. Like
Alvarez.
Does he DH?
He DHs now.
No,
he could play
still
first
Nelson Cruz, but still Nelson Cruz over that guy.
Ozuna, if you're thinking 2020, but I think I'd still take Nelson Cruz.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty solid lineup that you made there. It's hard for me to take anyone different.
You can just agree with it, you know?
I do. No, I'm coming to terms with it. I think I think I've agreed with it now.
That's the best lineup.
That's probably like if we're talking like they have to play their positions, that's probably the best lineup.
Yeah, they got to play the positions.
Then that's it.
That's amazing.
That would be Dude, you could straight up have Tanner Rourke be your number one and you'd still win the World Series.
Doesn't even. Oh my god.
Yeah, doesn't even matter, dude.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
That's the Blue Jays.
Maybe maybe I'd put Machado third.
That was my other option. But I do buy into Arenado being elite. It's the defense.
Well, I mean, like we need like first off, and that's the thing. Like what worst possible case scenario? What, he's a 270 hitter now? Like
260 is expected, but you know,
I still think
he still hits 30 dingers.
I
think he still hits 30 dingers.
You know, it's like
he should hit 30 dingers this year. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, there you have it, guys. That's the lineup.
Yeah.
All right.
Wine Unwind.
That's the Wine Unwind. I did not quite make it through the entire bottle.
Almost.
But,
I'm going to finish it after this, go.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, though. We still have plenty of questions. We honestly, we didn't get any really silly ones today. There's a lot of silly guys in there as well as some of these analytical ones go on. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to send us all of your questions, DM them to us.
Yeah.
You can email us, you can smoke signal us, you could fucking Morse code us that shit. Oh damn it! I can't help myself, bro. You should.
Comment down below.
What are other modes of communication?
Mainly just choose the social media one.
You could.
It's okay. Don't hurt yourself.
I wanna.
Guys, so yeah, send us those questions, and guys, down in the description you can find our other platforms if you want to just listen to us.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of other modes of communication, like a message in a bottle.
Roll it down Toronto's downtown.
A message in a bottle if you have an important question to ask. So make sure that you. I don't know why this is.
One-on-one, folks. One-on-one.
Oh God. Just DM us instead. Just DM us. Don't actually send the message.
Can you imagine? Oh, you open our front door? What?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I can't. Don't walk me down that path, Adam. Don't walk me down that path.
All right. Guys, you can make sure check out all of our shit in the description. Just check it all out in the description. You got to talk to your friends in a minute.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I do. Thanks so much for watching.
Go Jays, go.